Today we're going to talk about how to stretch the neck if you have any stiffness or soreness there, which we all know we all do. So when you're stretching the neck, you want to try and work all the different directions the neck can move. And the first one we're going to start with is a side bend. So you would choose one of your ears and one of your shoulders and bring them closer together. So you tip over to one side. Make sure when you're doing this, you want to feel the stretch on the other side, the one that's opening or lengthening. If you go too far, you'll actually start lifting that shoulder up. You want one shoulder to be dropping down, the opposite one that you're pulling your ear towards. Make sure you do both sides. Ideally count for a couple of breaths or count till 10, 20, 30 in your head, but make sure you balance out both left and right for your side bends. Next, you want to do a twist. So again, pick a shoulder, turn and look over your shoulder. Trying to keep your chin parallel to the floor as well. Make sure you haven't added in the side bend, just rotate at this point. So while you're rotating, you want to make sure you go both directions again and watch that you don't rotate too far and start turning your chest. Your upper body stays still, you're just rotating your head and neck. Again, count for a couple of breaths or a slow count of 10. The other one we need to do, because the neck is slightly different than the rest of our spine, is for your levator scap, or the muscle that runs alongside your shoulder blade up into the back of your head, most commonly responsible for tension headaches. So first you turn 45 degrees in one direction, halfway between your shoulder and chest. Then you drop your chin down your chest. And you should feel the stretch come up kind of the one side of your spine, even up into the base of the skull along the back of the neck. Again, couple of breaths, repeat on both sides. Whenever you're dropping your chin down to your chest, you still want to leave your chest tall, standing tall. Your chin should not actually touch your chest. It'll get close, but it won't touch unless you're cheating and rounding your upper back. Then we want to do a symmetrical movement to balance out the neck. So drop your chin straight down towards your chest, right down the center. And again, it won't touch unless you're cheating and rounding your upper back. So there still should be about a fist distance in between your chin and your chest. Hold again for a few counts, and my suggestion is finish with this one because you're balancing out left and right just in case you have an asymmetry in your neck. It is possible to do a back bend, but it's a little tricky. When you go back, you want to try and lift the chin, lift the head, the neck getting longer. This makes sure the back of your neck isn't getting compressed. Most commonly, people just drop their head back, overexposing the neck and crunching the back of the neck. So you want to make sure that you're lifting up and back. So when you come back to center, you're starting your day. I suggest that you start your day by doing all of those different directions. So you do to one side, side bend, to the other side bend, twist one way, twist the other. Remember those 45 degrees or lev scap stretches. So turn 45, drop the chin. Make sure you come up first, then turn the other 45, then drop the chin if you're doing them one after the other. And then finish with the forward bend, dropping the chin to the chest. And you can either stay here or do slow semicircles, tracing your chin up along one collarbone towards one shoulder and then back down, and that'll even things out. The back bend's possible, but my suggestion is stick with just the forward bend and the semicircles.